Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Shalom. I do videos on pop culture, artists, music, all that good stuff. If you like how that sounds, press the sub button and the bell icon because we are so close to 5,000 subscribers. Oh my, I can just feel it. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna keep saying that until I hit 5k, then I'll shut up. Okay, and if you're returning and you know me, and then hey guys, how you doing? Hopefully having a lovely morning, day, evening, wherever it is. Miss Latto, scratch off. I'm just gonna say scratch off because I feel like I say Latto really weird. I don't know if it's because of my accent. I don't know. I just can't pronounce T's properly. Okay, I'm just gonna say scratch off. It's not even like a diss or anything. I just can't pronounce her name properly. Latto. That Latto just sounds really weird. Yeah, I'm just gonna scratch off it is. Okay, I think I'm gonna crash out while listening to this. So scratch off announced that she is coming to the UK. She's gonna come to London. Okay, I think she's doing 2 or 3 shows in London, and I was just like, I don't know how big a demand is for scratch off to be coming to the UK. Like, sure, does she probably have fans? Yes, but initially I was like, okay, these are gonna have to be really small venues, like in and around London, like kind of like small spaces. There's no way she's gonna go to the O2. There's no way she's gonna be going to like those type of areas. Like the O2 capacity is like 20,000 I think. Scratch off thinks that she is bigger than what she is and that she's doing numbers than like bigger than what she is. I'm pretty sure, didn't her album do like 30k and it had like 20,000 songs in it? I'm just saying, I don't know. I feel like here in the UK, just where I live, talking to people I talk to, there is a bigger demand for Glorilla than there is scratch off. That people don't really be talking about scratch off like that, but people definitely do be talking about Glorilla. People love Glorilla. They play Glorilla all the time. Like, they definitely do love Glow. That's just my observation, but I can only speak for where I'm from and where I am. Okay, looked at the venue. So the venue is Coco. Coco is like a big theatre space where obviously live music events happen. Coco is like a place where if you're like a small kind of like medium artist, you kind of got a bit of buzz, that's where you kind of go to perform. So I was like, okay, that makes sense. And then before checking out, cause I was really curious, but I was like, if scratch off's gonna be charging like any more than £60, I don't think that this is gonna go. She has to charge, I think, maybe £40 to £50. Okay, because if it's any more, if it's like £80, £100, £200, like, you obviously people will go, but it's not going to be packed out. Okay, because no one is going to spend £100, £100+ to see scratch off live. Like, let's be realistic here. No one's going to do that. No one in their right mind in this economy is going to do that. Okay, like the type of people would spend like £100, £200 on someone like a Beyonce, like a Nicki, kind of like those type of artists, but not scratch off. And I checked, and actually it is sold out. But I think the reason why it is sold out is because the venue is like decently large, but kind of like medium sized, but also the tickets are £46. That is extremely cheap. Like, that is quite cheap. I was expecting her to maybe do 50, 55 at least, but 46, I was like, wow. Okay, she really wants these to sell out like hotcakes. Remember when Chloe Bailey, when she was going on tour in America and she was selling her tickets for like $20? I don't know how well it's gonna go. Maybe it might go really well or really bad, but I feel like scratch off, I don't know, I'll give her like 1 more year in this industry, probably like 2 years, and we will never hear of her again, respectfully, because I think scratch off is very cocky. She's very big-headed. She thinks she's bigger than what she is in the industry, when in reality, like, she's not there yet. And what's more shocking is that scratch off has been in the industry for years. Okay, she brags about that all the time. Oh, I've been rapping since I was a kid. I've been rapping live on TV since I was a teenager. But yet it's like your career hasn't really went anywhere. Like, it hasn't flourished the way that she's probably wanted to. And she's so big-headed to the point where she had people from her label, her team, telling her to diss Nicki Minaj, to go into a public beef with Nicki, because in scratch off's head, she thought that she was going to get the label backing, the money, just like Cardi B did. But no, she didn't. It ended up actually backfiring on her, and people actually ended up kind of thinking her as weird because she recorded a phone call with Nicki Minaj because she wanted to catch Nicki out on what she was saying. And in fact, I listened to that clip. Nicki didn't say anything wrong. Okay, Nicki said nothing wrong. She didn't trip up. So I'm glad Nicki stood on 10 toes. But that's weird. Why are you recording a phone call? If that was my friend and you're recording me, or we're gonna stop being friends. Okay, because clearly Nicki and scratch off, they were fine, they're on good terms, because to have someone's phone number, clearly you've actually met the person, or you know of them, you've had a conversation a couple times, they've went out the way to give you a phone number. And yeah, so I don't know, I think she's a bit weird, but I don't see her lasting the next 10 years. I don't think she's going to be in this industry for the next 5 to 10 years, point blank period, okay? And I think she's going on these tours around the world, especially in America and the UK, because she probably owes her label a ton of money, because they put in so much money. What is it, RCA or Atlantic? I think she signed RCA. They put in so much money into her album only for it to sell like, what, 30k in its first week. Like, Scratch Off does not sell like that. When it comes to albums and mixtapes, they don't really sell. She's more of a singles girly. If I was her, I would be like a sweetie and just stick to singles, okay? If I Scratch Off, because her albums do not sell like that. And she always pushes the wrong songs. Every time she releases an album, she will push the wrong songs, the wrong things. Like, I don't know why Georgia Peach was not a bigger song. I don't know why that didn't get pushed, okay? I felt like Blick something, whatever that's called, that got pushed. She had Playboy Carti, whatever his name is, she added him to that. And still, even with Playboy Carti and his psychotic humongous fan base, psychotic demonic humongous fan base, still it did nothing. Okay, so I really don't know what else like Scratch Off's team and label can do. Like, even adding Playboy Carti to a song didn't do nothing for her. Like, that's crazy work. So I don't know. And even with the help of Drake writing for you, it still didn't work. So it's like, what more do you want? You got the Drake package, stimulus package. You just need, like, what else do you want? Okay, I don't know. The only reason that Scratch Off sold out is because of the size of the venue, and she was selling her tickets for £40. So that's why, okay? Like, it's not, yeah. Hopefully she does good. I don't know. Scratch Off isn't really known as like a performer when it comes to rap, so I don't know how well that's gonna go. Tyla can just not keep her mouth shut, and as much as I love me some Tyla, I will go down for Tyla. I've done a video about Tyla, okay, because people still really hate Tyla, okay? When you go online, people do not like this girl, okay? They're still calling her an uppity African. They're still really racist towards her, right? So she performed at Coachella 2025, and she was wearing an outfit which looked strikingly similar to Britney's I'm a Slave for You MTV Awards outfit she wore when she had the snake around her neck. You know what I mean. I don't have to describe it, right? Someone posted on their Twitter, hold on, let me actually get it up. Tyla's outfit for Coachella is inspired by the icon Britney Spears, and they put a side-by-side picture. And I'm not gonna lie, Tyla, I love you, babe, but let's not be delusional. Let's not be delusional. It looks the exact same as Miss Britney, okay? And Tyla replied to that person and said, love her, but I just thought the outfit was fly. No inspo. So Tyla, I don't know what's going on with your stylist and you, but clearly whoever styled her was clearly inspired by Britney. Tyla's wearing the same green bra, the same kind of blue short shorts, messy kind of hair, okay, like Britney had. These look the exact same. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna front. Like, Tyla, I love you, but you are being very delusional, okay? And I feel like Tyla should have just kept it cute, kept it going. She should have just not replied or just said, love me some Britney or something which was just like, you know, it's cute, you could move on, okay? Because if there's one thing you don't do is try and not diss, but kind of talk down or insinuate like you're talking down on like Britney or something like that, because Britney's fans, they will go for her, okay? They will ride and die for Miss Britney, okay? And especially even people who aren't Britney fans will ride and die for her, okay? And someone else posted on their Twitter, I personally think she's a copycat and too full of herself, referring to Tyla's tweet that she said earlier. And Tyla replied to that person, personally, I think you should STFU. So Tyla is getting into a bit of a frenzy online, okay, because this outfit is clearly inspired by Britney Spears. I don't care what anyone says. I think her stylist was definitely inspired, but probably just didn't tell Tyla that, hey, I was inspired by Miss Britney, whatever. And I just feel like Tyla sometimes just needs to shut up. Okay, I love me some Tyla down bad. I've done multiple videos, whatever. I love her music. I think she should be next up, okay? I don't care what people say. People say, oh, she's copying Rihanna. Barely, okay? And to be honest, if she is copying Rihanna, I think she's a good contender to be like the next Rihanna anyways, because if we're going to have anyone try and be Rihanna, I think that's the best we've got in terms of talent, in terms of music. I think that's the best we kind of flipping got. So none of the other girls are giving me Rihanna. So I don't know. I don't really care that she's copying Rihanna. But personally, I think Tyla, sometimes she just shut her mouth, especially after the uppity African thing. I know she can do what she wants and stuff like that, but people still really hate Tyla. And I think it would have been better off, like I said earlier, if she just replied with a heart or like a heart emoji or something, or just said, yeah, the outfit was so cute, like thanks to Britney or whatever, okay? But I think it was the way that she kind of said, she said love her, but I thought the outfit was fly, ... no inspo, Okay, so I don't know. I think Tyla should have just kept her mouth shut on this one, and people really don't like her. Like, some of the tweets I will read out after this, like the replies said, should have just ignored this, beloved, and that got 1.5k views. Likes, sorry. Another in response to what Tyla said was, your stylist was probably inspired, but you thought the outfit was cute, and that got 1.2k likes, 42,000 views. Another person said, maybe not you, but someone was inspired. Okay, so people are literally like, maybe you didn't see the Britney, but someone else was definitely inspired. Whoever dressed you was clearly inspired. Sometimes I'm just like, no, please don't say anything, okay? Because people already now are saying that she's full of herself, that she's a mean girl, that she's this, she's that, just off of this reply and tweet, which I hate, because I don't think Tyla is a mean girl. I don't think Tyla is full of herself. Because as we know in the industry, people love putting down confident women, especially confident Black women, mixed women, whoever, okay? People love to humble women constantly. So if you are confident and you love the way you are, they love the way you look, who you are, especially in the music industry, people will try and humble you so down bad, okay? People will try and put you down, okay, all the time. But Tyla, yeah, you should have just kept quiet on that one, babe. It's giving very much delusional, and that's coming from someone I actually do like Tyla. The next big topic I have is Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. Have they fallen out? Okay, is this just another one of Meg the Opportunist's friends that she used so she can get ahead, okay, in her industry, as per? But so basically, someone posted on Twitter, it's like a comparison of Tory Lanez's music, Megan Thee Stallion's music, and how much Tory Lanez, how many streams and views and etc. he has got, and it was Megan's, and basically the total was more than Megan, so he was getting more like views and streams and etc. than Megan was from prison. So the tweet was basically clowning Megan Thee Stallion, like, how are you free, how are you out doing all of this, but yet Tory Lanez is doing better than you and he's locked inside, right? And Cardi B ended up liking that tweet. Okay, I thought I think it was maybe like a quick like and a quick delete, but clearly the person who posted the picture of Tory and Megan, so Tory making more money, he quickly screenshotted it and said, Cardi B liked this, which I think is insane, because for the past 5 or so years, these two have been saying that they're best friends, that they love each other, that Cardi B is so sweet, she's so nice, oh, I love Megan, she's so cute, she's so pretty, oh, whatever. But this, I think I said this in one of my videos, I think it must have been my Normani video, I think. It's definitely one of my Normani videos where I said that when it comes to features, these things are transactional, okay? It doesn't matter if they say, oh, we're best friends, we love each other, they don't, okay? This goes for any features, okay? There's a rare occasion where people actually are friends behind the scenes and they actually do like ride or die for each other, but that's very rare. A lot of these collabs are just transactional. So it's like, okay, if you give me a feature, I know I'm going to get my streams up because I need that, or I know I'm going to get more sales, etc, etc. But I think that's quite strange because allegedly Meg was talking behind Cardi B's back. Allegedly. I don't know how true it is, but allegedly she was kind of making fun of Cardi B, calling her like a smelly Mexican or something like really racist, right? Which is crazy work to me. Okay, crazy work to me. So I don't know how true that is, but if it's true, then I feel like Cardi B has the right to kind of like some shady tweets, okay? If someone allegedly called me like a smelly whatever, then like I don't really think there's much like there's anything wrong with liking a couple shady tweets, a couple shady posts, okay? But yeah, this whole time, Cardi B and Megan, their friendship has been transactional. They only link up together when they need a hit, okay? When they want a hit. And remember when they did Bongos, they tried to make that a hit. It didn't become a hit. And ever since then, their friendship has been mute. It has been quiet. They haven't been talking, saying nothing, okay? But can you imagine if Bongos became a hit? They'll be saying how much they love each other. Oh, this and that. Because let's cast our minds back, okay? When Nicki and Megan collabed for Hot Girl Summer, okay, and that little train was over, and then it came to WAP, okay, and basically Megan wanted to collab with Cardi, and that came out, big success. But before that, okay, when Megan was begging Nicki to feature on Hot Girl Summer, right, she was basically shading Cardi B. She was basically shading her. So I think this was bound to happen. Okay, if you're shading someone and then you go to collab with them, that is not a friendship built on solid ground. Like, can you imagine dissing someone and making fun of them, and then the next minute you go kikiing with them and try and be friends with them? Like, that friendship isn't going to last long, because you're already just dogging on them before even starting the friendship. So why is it going to last that long? And I wonder what Cardi B's opinion is on the whole Megan and Tory thing. Okay, I wonder what she thinks, because, you know, if she's liking all that stuff, I wonder what she thinks, okay, about the whole situation and all of that. And it's a shame. Megan's lost another freaking friend. Like, oh my days. Like, I would be, at this point, I just wouldn't make any friends. At this point, if I was Meg, I would just stop making friends, bro, because this is tiring. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, because you need to get notified when I flip and post. Okay, bye guys.